Your life is shaped by your habits. You know that you have about 95 every day that you had yesterday, and you got to be a creature of habit. So you might as well make those habits good habits. I'm out here on my habit of moving my body, and that's what our 75 Walk the Talk challenge is all about, is creating good, healthy habits. As you can see, I'm alone, but we will have our special guest coming on here, Deb, in a couple of minutes to talk about the importance and the power of creating amazing habits in your life. How are you doing so far in the challenge? We're doing pretty good. Today, Deb's got an assignment, a little job that she's got to do, so she's not here with me today. But I'm sticking to the habit, sticking to the plan, and out here in the fabulous city of Henderson, Nevada. That's the gym over there. So I'm waiting for Deb to come on, and we'll talk to her about habits. I started the video out talking about we usually have the same thoughts, and they become habitual. And if you're thinking the same, you're more than likely you're going to do the same. So obviously, you would have to change your thoughts to be able to change your habits, right? And that's the toughest part, because our brains get so dialed in and our brains are so efficiently wired to do things, to find the shortcuts, to make things easier. And when we find things that are easy for us, we like the path of least resistance. And that's what our brain is wired to look for, to find the things that are easier to do. And when you take on a new challenge and you start implementing new habits, it can be really challenging because your brain's like saying, no, that subconsciously, I don't want to do that. That's too hard. That's why it's hard to implement new habits. But you got to look at it this way. You're thinking the same thoughts. More than likely, you're doing the same things every day. You're having the same types of conversations. You're doing the same types of activities every day. So you might as well make them good. You might as well make them happening. You might as well make them something that's going to make you better, not bitter, like I always like to share. So habits are so powerful, and the good news is we have a choice every day with our habits. So do you struggle to create new habits? I remember when I was not making good choices and I had bad habits when it came to my health and my wellness. I would get up and eat the same bad food. I was habitually lazy. I wasn't moving my body. I wasn't doing personal development. I wasn't reading books. And I realized that I do have a superpower. I have a superpower of habits, meaning that once I get locked in, and I'm all or nothing. So I can be double down on all the good things, or unfortunately, double down on all the bad things. So I think the best way for me personally is to always look and see what my habits are. It's something that we all have control over, and got to be self-aware about our habits. It is so beautiful outside. Uh, Deb, unfortunately, is not coming on. I don't know why. She just sent me a text saying she can't see that I'm live. You know how Facebook plays its games. But Deb has some pretty amazing habits about getting up and going for a walk. Actually, she's the one that got me going on getting outside and going for walks in the morning. Before I met her, I never would go walk outside. And I've been doing it with her now for years since I've been with her. And she still does it every day, regardless of what's going on in her life. She finds a way to get up in the morning, every morning, and go for a walk. And the last year or so, I kind of didn't do that as much. And when we started the challenge, I started walking with her every morning again, and I got into the habit of walking outside in the morning again, and I love it. And this morning she had to go. She has to go do. She has to go. Like I said, she has to go do this project. She has to go do this job today, and she wasn't able to come and walk with me this morning. And I was like disappointed because I got in the habit of walking with her again every single morning. So I don't know why Facebook's not letting her come on here, but it is what it is. But I'm grateful that she has that habit. She has some pretty other amazing habits too when it comes to wellness. But that's one thing that one of the things that I've learned from her about getting up in the morning, going out for a walk every single morning. It's a great way to start your day. Get that light in your eye, that vitamin D. It sets your circadian rhythm, and it sets you up for a great day. So habits are super powerful, and you got to implement the right ones to take control of your life. So this is actually our church right here. It's pretty cool. That's our church, and that's our other church, our gym. So, okay. I don't know what happened, unfortunately. Maybe Deb and I will come live later again. But this is day 12, and it's all about your habits. That's what this challenge, the Walk the Talk Challenge, is all about. It's about creating good daily habits and implementing them every single day. Hopefully, you're enjoying the challenge. Hopefully, this challenge is helping you implement good habits. And like I said at the top of the video, it all starts with your thinking and what you habitually think about, because that's going to control your habits. You know, have you ever heard that about we habitually think about the same things every single day? Are you aware of the things that you're thinking about every day habitually? I guarantee you, if you're self-aware about those things that you're thinking about every day, you'll start thinking about what you're thinking about. Think about that. How powerful is it to think about what you're thinking about? Okay, I'm bummed that I didn't get to have Deb on the video with us today. But we'll make it work tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be together and come live on day 13. Let us know how you're doing with your habits in this challenge. That's what this challenge is about. That's what it's for. It's to help you create these amazing daily habits of going for two exercises, 45 minutes. One has to be outside, drinking half your body weight in ounces of water, reading 10 pages of personal development, taking a progress picture, and eating a healthy diet. You get in that habit of doing that every day for 75 days, guess what? It becomes a habit. I think it takes like something like 2 or 3 weeks to create a new habit. It's the first 2 or 3 weeks that are hard. But once you do it for 2 or 3 weeks, you got it. It's a new habit. Okay, create those new habits. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.